Today, but you guys are getting plenty of work in.
Yeah, no school today, obviously, and school was not back in session until Wednesday. The university is closed. But we practiced. We had a good practice. Guys worked hard. Proud of our effort today. We'll go. I told the guys to make sure they stay off the streets, stay in their dorms, and you know, get a good rest. We can watch the football game tonight, and then we'll have another good practice tomorrow. Leave tomorrow and play Wednesday.
You're still getting votes, but one of the polls is out, I know, and the Tigers didn't make it this year. But like I said, still getting votes. How do you feel about that, and do you put any stock in that?
Well, the most important poll that you want to be is #1 at the end of the year, and we want to be in the polls. I mean, who doesn't want to be in the polls? But so we want to be in there, and that's we strive to want to be in the polls every single week. We had a run of 9 straight weeks. And for us to get back in the polls, nobody can do it for us. We do it for ourselves. Winning takes care of that. So we can't worry about that because it's out of our control. But if we want to get back in the polls, which I want to do, we need to win games.
Does it take any pressure off you when you know that number in front, maybe for the guys, and they're not having to watch that so much? Or?
Yeah, no, because I mean, again, you're at this level of a program, you want to be in the polls. I mean, nobody does not want to be in the polls. And again, and as I've told everybody, hey, in our second year of what. From last year being a transition and this year being the first year of something we're building, to be in the second year this quickly of 9 straight weeks in the polls. I wish it was every week that we're in the polls, but right now it was a 9-week run, and we've got to work our way to get back in there, and by working our way back in there is by winning games.
Josh, this is something that really you don't talk a lot about, but you are really building a program. As far as your timetable is concerned, are you ahead or about where you expect to be? Had no real clue?
You know, Leroy, I mean, I recognize when I got the job here that, you know, you're first of all, you're taking over for Coach Calipari, and it was, the 4-year run was the greatest run in the history of college basketball. John Wooden didn't do it, Dean Smith didn't do it, Coach K didn't do it. I mean, nobody's done it. So he's the only guy that had that 4-year run. So I recognize taking over the expectations, but I also realized that when I got the job, for everything that we lost. When you look at the previous recruiting classes of just, you know, it was going to take some time to build back. And I felt that this year was going to be the first year of kind of moving, of last year and this year we're going to take 2 steps backward. I felt that. I felt it wasn't until this year until you start putting back-to-back recruiting classes together is when you start really moving forward and really being at a high level all the time. That's what you got to do. So it doesn't just happen on 1 class. It's 2 classes, it's 3 classes, and then you've got the thing rolling. And that's what we want to do. And so the time frame, I don't know if we really had a time frame. I just recognized that last year, this year was going to continue to be small steps. Next year will be another step. It's just going to be steps as we move forward. Nothing happens overnight. I recognize that. I want us to be great every day. But when you have a program you're trying to continue at the elite level, it's just it continues to take time, especially from where we started, and to make sure that we continue the momentum. And as I said last year, we were going to take a step back to go 2 steps forward. Those are the facts, and we're gradually building to continue to move to go 2 steps forward.